Hi, I'm Liberty from NME. I'm here at Reading 2024 with Lambrini Girls. How are you doing?
Decent, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I just caught your set. You guys are great out there.
Thanks for coming.
What was it like to get on the stage?
I think it was good. I mean, we've just come back from America, so we're a bit frazzled because we came back from America and the next day went and played Green Man, and then that was just like bonkers. And then we had a few days off, and then it was our mate's hen do yesterday, so we sent it. And then we woke up this morning and now we're here at Reading with you. Ta-da!
Yeah, and then Leeds tomorrow?
Yeah, if it doesn't blow down and flood, yes.
I feel like 2024 has been a big year for you guys. Like, not only did we see you at Glastonbury and get such an amazing response there, you also did your biggest headline show to date in London. What's it been like to see all these new fans coming in?
It's been nice, really. It's like, well, thanks, everybody. I mean, it's weird to think, like, this band's played to, like, 2 people in, like, a 30-cap venue before. So to go and play, like a sold-out show at Scala was amazing and really fulfilling. You can't really ask for much more. And if you did ask for more, I think that makes you a wanker. So it's really nice, and it's nice to see people connect with the music and mosh and have fun and enjoy it, I'd say. Yeah.
It was very intense Saturday. Like, you guys were lying on the floor in the mosh pit, and this one handed you a Bible or something while you were there?
Yeah.
Did I hear that right?
This person, like, handed me a Bible, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why have you handed me a Bible? And they were like, it's a joke. And then I was like, okay, it's a joke. But it was just like a legit Bible. It looked like they'd just stolen it from a library. And then I was like, because it was a joke, I was like, well, I'll say fuck and you say the Bible, and everyone could go along. But I think that'd be very different if someone, like, very genuinely handed the Bible, like, you need Jesus. So it was funny. And it wasn't insulting because it was a joke. But if they genuinely handed me a Bible, I would be very offended.
It still wouldn't be an insult, be a compliment, if anything, to be honest. Someone was like, you need Jesus. I'm like, thank you. Very good. I'm doing everything right. People think I need Jesus.
I feel like it's a weird thing to bring to a festival and just, like, be carrying around. Like, that thing isn't light. I feel like you've probably seen some weird things at your shows, right?
What's, like, the weirdest thing you've ever seen off the top of your head? Can you think?
Bible takes the cake,
Yeah,
I think.
Bible's- Oh, actually, shout out these 2 guys. I can never remember their names. I've met them multiple times. They just come to our shows dressed like fried eggs. Just dressed as fried eggs. Eggmen. Egg boys. Shout out Egg Boys. And they just come to all of our shows dressed like eggs. And one time, I saw one of them in Dublin, just at, like, the Workman's Club, great venue, just for no reason. Wasn't even there for our show. And I was like, oh my God, it's you, Egg Boy. And he was like...
Was he dressed like an egg?
No, he was just there in Dublin. And I was like, what the fuck, you're one of the Egg Boys. Yeah, but you don't even, like, speak to them that much at shows. They just turn up, crack on, if you pardon the pun, and then leave.
Well, hopefully Leeds can outdo that. I feel like Reading's set the bar pretty high. Like, we might have a new champ, but we'll see. It's really good to see you guys playing at festivals again, because obviously earlier this year you did boycott quite a few out of solidarity with Palestine. Why was it so important for you to use your platform to speak out on issues like that?
I think with boycotting in general, I think obviously there was, such a massive, very prevalent, conversations around boycotting, and there was so much like, should we boycott, should we not boycott? And I think every band, to be totally transparent, it is a conversation that you all do have. I think existing in the music industry, which is an inherently very capitalist industry, means that you do have to really look at how much autonomy you have over your actions and making sure that your actions align with your beliefs and values. The targeted boycotts, which were organised by Bands Boycott Barclays, was amazing to see that much, mass mobilisation and collective solidarity. So of course, it was something that, you have to participate in. So really what it does, it raises visibility. I think there's, ultimately, it was about making as much noise as possible, really, and bringing these issues to the forefront, which it did, and it was amazing. You'd see it in, like, the mainstream media, and there was so much coverage, and I think what that does is it gives the opportunity for people who may not be exposed to this to learn and educate themselves on what's happening, especially if a lot of people do want to bury their head in the sand about these things. And if you make enough noise that it's unavoidable and it's everywhere you look, then you have to learn and be like, this is what's happening. So it was really good to see that collective effort and coming from a community standpoint. It's really cool.
Speaking of using your platform to address important issues or important topics, you recently released a new single, Body of Mine. What's it been like to address topics around like gender identity, and have you had any fans reach out for you and sort of say that maybe it meant a lot to them?
I guess like sometimes people will be like with a lot of things when you play, people are like, oh, that meant a lot, or you get people say, I really identified with that, or sometimes you'll get, oh, I didn't know about this issue and now I do, which is amazing. I think with that song in particular, usually when we sing about like societal issues, it's usually about pointing the finger at other people, like, I'm pissed off about this, I'm pissed off about this, I'm pissed off about this. But that was more like pointing the finger at yourself, which I think is arguably a lot more scary, because you're kind of laying yourself out on a platter and being like, here you go everyone, here you go BBC Radio 6, have a chomp on this, which is scary because, you know, you feel a bit more vulnerable. So we don't really play that one as much live anymore, ironically. When we play it, just makes me feel a bit more dysphoric, and then I'm like, oh, I don't like this. So that one's now, that's just like, we slot it in the set occasionally. But we were speaking about this earlier, I think it's hard to find a boundary of like how much you give of yourself, to like abandon how much you like portray of yourself and present yourself, and like what can you give, and what also are you allowed to keep for yourself, and like sort of finding that balance is quite difficult, and I think that's something that we're both like still learning how to do.
I mean, I think that varies from artist to artist. Like, I think there's a lot of artists out there who are much more comfortable looking inward and kind of use music as a means to do so, but I don't think necessarily, maybe you're not that kind of lyricist, so but like, you know, it's something that we don't usually do, and you did it and you did it well, and I think it was just kind of a part of, I guess, musical growth a little bit as well, drawing inspirations from different things. So, you know, I think for me like I don't write the lyrics, so seeing you kind of expand yourself like that was a really nice sign of, you know, growth in that sense. So
the next song's about croissants, so
there you go, more growth.
Yeah, more growth on that front.
Do we get a nod to the egg guys in the croissant song?
Maybe. Do you put eggs? I don't eat eggs, but do you put them in croissants? Or is it just
I wouldn't
butter?
say so, but I think it's like a breakfast thing, so it could work.
Maybe. Yeah.
Croissants and eggs.
Croissants and eggs. I think what would be really funny actually is next headline we do just like lace the floor with butter, because then everyone's gonna mosh, just slip and slide everywhere.
Banana peels.
Yeah, banana peels. That'd be pretty good. Eggs, banana peels. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's all I've got to say on the matter, really, frankly.
Speaking of upcoming shows, we've got the massive Ali Pali gigs with IDLES. How did that come up? How did you find out about that?
I mean, we just got offered it, but we've been like banging on IDLES' door for a while now, being like, hey, can we support you? And then eventually I think they were just like, yeah, go on then. So it'll be really fun. Like, we love IDLES, and Lily knows the IDLES boys and has known them for like quite a while. I've been a big fan always.
So me too.
Yeah, it's really good to see that come to fruition.
And I feel like there's a lot of common ground between you two. I feel like it's going to be a really, really incredible show.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. I think one night it's us Battles and then IDLES, and then the second night it's us, Willie J. Healy and IDLES. And I'm excited for that one because it's going to go like crazy screaming, and then Willie J. Healy, who's like, hey, I'm Willie J. Healy, and then back to IDLES being like, ah! So it's going to be like a nice sandwich with like a little bit of calm in the middle for the mums.
Calm sandwich meat.
You've kind of touched upon it already, but going forward, what's next in the pipeline for you?
A lot of festivals. Allegedly, not that we're saying that we would, if there was to be a larger body of work released at some point, it would be really good and amazing, and everyone would love it, but that's neither confirmed or denied. But just, I mean, we have written some more music. We've been trying out a lot of it live. There's been really nice responses to it. So just ultimately cracking the fuck on and smashing it as much as we can until we explode, I'd say.
Okay, lovely. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you guys rest. I feel like you've earned it after that gig.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you.